The Skywalker's Path. Fire of the Soul. A musical epic journey of becoming. Every part of this story is meant to shake your bones, lighten your heart, and spark a fire deep inside you. The fire before the fall. Where light ends. There was once a time when he didn't even know his name. He didn't know who he was, where he had come from, or where he was going. All he knew was that someone was calling him from within. Not in any language, not in any voice. There was only a sound, like a Venus string trembling through the silence. When he placed his first foot forward, there was nothing beneath, no earth, no path, only fear. And buried beneath that fear, a single drop of courage. A lone clarinet quivered, echoing solitude. The stars seemed to watch him, judging, whispering, maybe even laughing. But he walked, because he didn't know how to stop. When your heart holds fire, you have no choice but to burn, right? The war in the shadows. The voices of fear. The music turns chaotic. Flutes, oboes, and clarinets swirl into a storm. It feels like voices from every direction are screaming, "You'll never make it. You're nothing. This path isn't for you." He falls. He freezes. His eyes fill with tears, but not a single one falls. Because he has learned pain must be hidden. He doesn't want anyone else to understand it. And then a single piano note plays, as if his soul is taking one deep breath. From that breath, a new melody is born. He opens his eyes, not to the light outside, but to the fire rising within, the flight of the soul. You are the sky. Now he doesn't walk, he runs. His steps shake the heavens. The full orchestra rises. Brass, cellos, horns, and chorus. All together they shout, "You are not alone. You were always the fire. You were always the light." Those fearful voices that once stopped him, they fall silent now. Because today he is the fear that fear itself fears. The lonely theme from the beginning, that trembling clarinet, now explodes into a triumphant anthem. At last he stops, but he does not stop being. Because he finally knows, I didn't follow a path, I became one. And the sky? Now the sky knows his name. And every star repeats it, not just as a story, but as the truth of a soul set on fire. The extended shadow. Whispers from the dark. Days pass, nights fall, still he walks. With every step, a note plays. And with every note, a shadow moves behind him. Fear doesn't always show itself ahead. Sometimes it whispers from behind. You're wrong. You're alone. You'll never make it. These fears don't speak words. They sing. They wrap themselves around him in jazzy dissonance. Oboe, flute, clarinet. Like a pack of shadows trying to swallow him. He falls again. But he doesn't breathe because he's learned that breathing can make pain more real. His mind rages, his heart screams. But outside all is quiet, except a timpani, a heartbeat, whispering, "You are still alive." Suddenly, silence. A soft piano note plays, like a whisper from inside. Don't give up. Somewhere inside, a door opens. And from behind that door, light begins to pour. He thinks, my eyes don't just hold darkness. They held light once too. He rises, not for strength, not for victory, but simply to protect his right to move forward. Here, winning doesn't mean defeating an enemy. It means taking one more step despite fear. And in that moment, far away, a cello plays, soft but unshakable, as if saying, I am here, go forward. You are the sky. Now he doesn't just walk, he flies. Not like a beast, but like fire. With only one goal, not to reach the light, but to become it. With each step, a new path is born. A new rhythm awakens, and the orchestra rises to full glory. The same trembling clarinet from the beginning now returns. But it is no longer a question. It is a declaration. I am here. I am the path. Flutes, cellos, piano, chorus, they don't sing for the traveler. They sing from within him. Where fear once stood, now only light remains. Where once there were questions, now there are answers. In his own voice, his own rhythm, he is no longer alone. Because now he understands. He was never alone. There was always a sunrise buried within him. He just needed time to recognize it. Now there is no path, because he has become it. And the sky now knows his name, and bows down to whisper, you came empty-handed. You return as light. Your story will never be forgotten. What did we learn from this? This was not just the story of a traveler. This is our story. Those of us who walk alone, carrying fear and doubt, falling again and again, but refusing to stop. We learned the path is not always ahead of us. Sometimes we have to build it ourselves. And that path is made of courage, pain, tears, and relentless belief. We learned fear doesn't disappear, but we can transform. And one day, we will turn that fear into melody. Most importantly, Mo, we learned what you're looking for was never out there. It was always within you. You are the path. You are the light. You are the story. And now the sky knows your name. There are no more questions because you have become the answer.